Hey everyone, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. We are going to go into our June tabletop TBR game. No anything to really precede this. Reading's been going fine. I've got a couple books to finish. Hopefully I can. Just need access to them really. So yeah, reading's going good. All right, let's get into roll number one. Roll number one. 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop and roll this guy. 9. Should have read by now. Oh, fantastic. So roll number one was should have read by now. So let's hop over to me pulling that out of my jar and I'll be right back to talk about it. Alright, so as you might have seen, I got Peter Pan, which gave me a pouty face because last month I realized I really don't like the idea of Peter Pan and never growing up. However, found a 1 hour and a 5 hour book, so this shouldn't be a long read. I'll get it out of the way. It is what it is. Let me know if you like Peter Pan in the comments below. I don't think I'm going to, but there we are. Alright, let's get on to roll number 2. Roll number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light cover. Roll number 2 was a light cover. So for this, I chose one of my 23 before 2023 picks, and that is A Terrible Fall of Angels by Laurel K. Hamilton. So I've read a lot of Laurel K. Hamilton in my life, and I'm pretty excited to try a new world from her because she's written in the one for so long. It's another detective kind of thing, and this detective can talk to angels, and so it's helpful because a lot of people can't do that. That's what I'm remembering from the blurb from so long ago. So if you don't know, Laurel K. Hamilton was the Anita Blake series and the Mary Gentry series, both of which I liked, at least to begin with. It turned into a lot of sex and little plot in groups. It was a lot to juggle and a lot of people that I didn't care for. So here's hoping I like this one. All right, let's get on to roll number 3. Roll number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. Challenge. Sci-fi. Okay. All right, I like that. Roll number 3 is a challenge, and I have to add a roll, of course, and my challenge is sci-fi. Not a bad challenge as far as challenges go. I just have to read 5 sci-fi books. So the first one I've got is something that I've been trying to get back to reading. Is Martha Wells, part of her Murderbot series, and that is Network Effect. I think this is book 5. Is the first full-length book in the series, and I love the voice of this person. I love the character, how quickly she can develop characters and have them transform and change. If you want I guess cyborg. If you want a good cyborg story, you should start with this series. It might ruin you for others, but you should start with this series. It is fantastic. Okay. Let's get on to roll number 4. Roll number 4 is a 5. We still have to stop. Roll that guy. The 2 starts with. So roll number 4 is starts with. Let's put up our little spinner thing here, and it's gonna let me know what letter I need to look for. P. P's not bad, and I've got one again on my 23 before 2023 list, and that is Portrait of a Scotsman by Evie Dunmore. Spoiler, I've already started reading this because I had access to it. So this is book 3 in a historical romance series where I believe there's suffragist women in England, and they tend to marry highly powerful, wealthy men, and at odds with being the powerful man, romance, and women's rights. So it's pretty interesting. I like how they don't get too overly just about women's rights in there, only because that's not something that I really want to read about over and over and over again. So I'm glad they lean towards more personalities and the back and forth between the male and the female. I do like that kind of thing. So, all right, I know I've liked the other 2 books, so we should be good. All right, let's get on to what roll am I on? Roll number 5. Roll number 5 is a 6. Double prompt. Alright, so we're gonna pick 2 of these. Young adult, non-shifter wolf. Or non-wolf shifter. Did I say that wrong? Non-wolf shifter. Role number 5 is a double prompt, so I have to find something that fits both of these, a young adult and a non-wolf shifter. So I'm hoping the one that I found will work for this. I don't know anything about it, so like let me know in the comments below if you know anything about this book. Sumiko and the Enslaved Fox by Forthright. There's a fox. That's all I've got. So I'm going to be introducing myself to a new series, a new writer, new things, and I really enjoy doing that. So a lot of the times, as you guys know, I jump into my books without really knowing what they're about, and that's going to be the case with this one. I do believe there's some magic going on and some turmoil, enslavement, that kind of thing, but other than that, and I might even be wrong about that, I really just don't know. So that is what it is. Let's get on to rule number 6. Rule number 6 is a doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Challenge read. I like that. I also passed the star, so series finisher. So rule number 6 is a doubles, so we've got another roll. We're up to 8 now, and a challenge, another one, which is a series finisher. Honestly, kind of helpful. I've got quite a few series that I really need to finish. This one should be easy because it's only a 2-book series, and I'm on book 2, I think. Is that the one I'm on? No, this is so this one should be easy still because it's the last book in a series that I've been reading, a 2-part series, the Selection series by Kira Cass. It's The Crown, so it's the end of the sequel series to the original. It's gonna be nice to get this finished so I can have it checked off my list. If you don't know what the Selection series is, it's when the heir comes into power, the prince, they collect a whole bunch of girls from around different stations, and not usually very low stations, but of course our main girl America is a low station. I think she's a 7 or something like that. I think it's out of 12. And it's about him trying to pick a wife amongst all this competition with these girls, and so a lot of teenage angsty stupid decisions kind of things. I read the first book and the first series, and series 2 is their daughter doing the same thing but with guys. So it is interesting. Book 1 made me root for a whole bunch of different people. My prediction is still, I think it's the childhood friend or cousin or whatever, somebody who lives in the palace already. That's who I think it's gonna be. So we will see this month, apparently. Okay, let's get on. Oh, and I also passed the star, so let's go see what I picked for my star. Oh, y'all, I did it all sorts of backwards. So my challenge read was the Kira Cass book. Go figure that it fits with what I'm doing now. It is also going to be part of my series finisher thing, because I picked it that way, but my actual other series finisher, so we've got a double whammy for roll number 6 with my challenge and my challenge read. I'm also going to be reading The Fates Divided by Veronica Roth. This is a 2-book series, and I remember it's sci-fi. Everybody has their own fate that they have to fulfill, and the princess is a very dangerous power, and her servant, who's supposed to be the downfall of her kingdom, they kind of fall in love with each other, and now they're on the run because of something that happened with the prince/king. And I don't really remember a whole lot of the specific details that I can verbally tell you about, but I know I have a lot of feelings, a lot of images left over from that, and I'm pretty sure I can just jump right back in and be okay. Pretty interested to see what happens with this one too. So weird confusion there. Know that they're both challenges and challenge reads, series finishers, and I'm gonna finish 2 series this month, so that's good. Let's get on to roll number 7. Roll number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. got 9 again. Oh, this will be fun. Roll number 7 is another, should have read by now, and I am taking it upon myself because I have one of these on my 23 before 2023 list that I want to read, and the hold is coming up, so I'm skipping the jar. I've already pulled from the jar once. I'm skipping the jar, and it's going to be Rebecca. And oh god, who's that? Daphne, I think? Daphne du Maurier? No idea how to say that name. Again, Rebecca is a classic book, and I'm pretty sure it's like the new young wife coming to the house and the old wife's still upstairs like crazy. Everybody thinks she's died, but she's still up there. That's what I know about this book, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, let's get on to what is hopefully our 8th and final roll. Roll number 8, hopefully our last roll. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Foiled cover. Perfect. It is our last roll. Number 8 is a foiled cover. Fantastic, easy, even. And this one's going to be The Golem and the Genie by Helen Wecker. This is another one of my 23 before 2023 list, and I need to start checking these off. Like, I have a couple checked off, but we're like damn near halfway through the year, and I need to check some more of these off before. That's all I read at the end of the year. So I know there's a golem, there's a genie, they become friends, and they kind of have to survive together. That's all I've got. So pretty sure there's like obviously magic, fantastical elements, probably some opposition kingdom wise, and yeah, that's what we're going with. Okay, I know I have other challenge reads. As you know, I tend to just flash them up here. I do know one of them is going to be The Marvelous Light. I don't remember the name, I'm so sorry. I think it's like Freya something, and I'm going to be reading that for I Love Vampire Novels for our book club this coming month. So if you would love to discuss a book with me and two of my friends, my 2 writing friends, please come join us, because we're going to be talking about this magical male-male romance, which I'm pretty sure is like Harry Potter fan fiction. So yes, let's do that together. Also, fun note, I've gotten my mom to read. I downloaded the Libby app for her. We went to the library, got her a library card, and she has been consuming audiobooks so quickly. I am so happy to have my mom reading with me. I was just like download a whole bunch of the books that I liked for her, and so far she's liked them all. So I made my mom a reader. Okay, on that happy note, let me know what you are reading in the comments below, and let me know how you're doing in general. I will see y'all next time. Bye.